Thanks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. We are here with our awesome friends in the Mongoose Crew. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
For those that have no idea what this is, hi,
Neither
we're a
do we.
D&D
Can
live
you
stream.
tell us?
What?
Neither do we. Can you tell us?
Yeah. Jamie, the last Lorify is the right one.
Yep, I got it. We're good.
Cool.
I
Yeah, welcome. For those who have no idea, this is Hi, we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, having 5 parties, living, existing, and breathing for those that do in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Estera. And we're here with most of the Mongoose Crew, sans Lorianne, as Lorianne is otherwise having to do some important adult stuff. So we'll miss you. We'll see how the Mongoose Crew does without.
Utter cleric.
But we do have the rest of them here, so everybody take a look. Everybody in the Mongoose Crew, take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Hi. We
How's
did
it going?
that.
I don't care.
We
I
did.
We did. It's an encore.
don't care.
It's an encore.
Did we not do it the first time? Hi.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. So we're here with the Mongoose Crew. Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
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 I'm losing my mind.
Hi.
Everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and no.
All right, Bill. Murray.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Announcements. We are off for this Friday, as I will be out of town. So there will not be any Unearthed Arcanum. But I keep saying this, and hopefully eventually it'll be true. We should be back to our normal schedule after that. Halloween is coming up. So there's no specific sort of one-shot stuff with that, but there is some fun stuff that I'm trying to kind of build around for our Instagram and TikTok. So speaking of, if you are wanting to support the channel, the best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok down below, all the way down there at It's a Long Story _TTRPG. And then lastly, this is a live stream, so feel free to jump in and say hi if you are wanting to do so. And if you got a funny comment, it might show up down below. You know, it depends on how funny you are. No, it doesn't. It depends on how funny I think you are. Because only I have the power, unfortunately. Or fortunately.
This has really gone to your head.
He-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. With that, before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the beloved Mongoose Crew. And some of us were only aware that we needed to find that recap about a few minutes before. So, Jamie, I believe in you. I trust in you. I love you. Jamie, please take it away.
Follow me to the beautiful world of Estera last week. The party returns to the haunted Venrona estate. We've been there, actually. I read the wrong sentence. We've been there. As we escape the hallway, we find our way into away from the bookcases in that we initially investigated, and into a different hallway, or into the portrait gallery. That's right, where we were investigating a weird smudge on our former member Darth Oridan's portrait, and some weird wear patterns in the rock across from it. As we are investigating that, we end up in a vine-based trap that captures Eldrin. It turns into a shambling mound that will not then release Eldrin, but we have to fight that. We end up Guar trades places with Eldrin. We free him, and then he kills the shambling mound. which leads us into the next area, the library, where we have to fight assassin vines, were spiders, and carnivorous rose spiders that release disorienting spores. And Milo made it his personal mission to punch as many of the roses as possible and kick them back to the pit they came from, while everybody else killed the actually hard thing to kill. Wilbur laid a web in front of us as the assassin vines came towards us quite slowly, in slow motion. The rest of all of the Mongoose crew got to shoot and kill the assassin vines from afar because they were so slow they had no chance at getting to us. And one second. And once that was done, we began researching or looking for books within this library on lycanthropy, the moon, and anything that can help us to figure out stuff about Milo and stuff about these damn werewolves out terrorizing Grifton. And that's all that I can cobble together.
Awesome.
Thank you
Thank you, Jamie. Please take that point of inspiration.
You got
Well deserved. Anything else to add, friends?
Happy
That goes good,
International Wombat Day, Wilbur.
Hey.
Yes, it is indeed International Wombat Day, or maybe it was yesterday and I saw it late. I don't know.
It
Well,
was
still
today.
counts.
The computer at my work said so, and the little thingy.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. International Wombat Day.
Mhm.
Is Joe frozen? Is it just me?
No, he's just
Oh.
leaning over. He's
Okay.
looking at the map.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm
Everybody
really
lean into your
paranoid.
look into your camera and say hi.
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 Sorry, I am just handling some other things and hoping that you guys are going to cover the space while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you got it.
Cool.
So International Wombat Day, that's fantastic. Are there other marsupials that get their own like international day? Like, is there an international like kangaroo day?
I hope not, because all the other marsupials are not as cool as wombats.
That's true.
What's your favorite wombat fact? I'll go first. They have lens of steel.
I was gonna say that one.
I took it.
It's fine. You deserved it. You deserve to say that one because you're the wombat. So
That's true. Yeah, I think tied into that wombat fact, my favorite wombat fact is that their most effective form of defense is twerking their enemies to death.
I also really like that they do cube poops, and not only do they do cube poops, but they use their cube poops to build monuments, essentially,
Yep.
to mark their territory.
It's like really annoying hikers on trails with rocks, but it's something that they brought with them, and also isn't detrimental to the surrounding area.
They worked really
nice.
hard on it.
Unless you step on it. Yeah.
I love
I
the
don't
zoomies that they get.
They run around. They like get zoomies and run around. Really
Yeah,
cutely.
like dogs do. It's so
Oh.
cute. So cute.
Unrelated to
Mhm.
wombats, but one time I got to meet one of the koalas at the Columbus Zoo, and I got to pet her, and koalas also react to being tickled in a similar way to dogs. Her leg was like going nuts when I
Oh my
petted
gosh.
her. It was very cute.
Aww.
awesome.
There's some picture of me deep in my phone or on Facebook of just pure joy as this koala is
That's
letting me
awesome.
pet it.
Only semi-related to the koala thing. I love the fact that they eat nothing but eucalyptus leaves, and eucalyptus leaves have virtually no nutritional benefit to koalas, and that's why they sleep 14 hours a day, because they have no energy.
Yeah.
I think I'm a koala.
Do you eat exclusively the tips of eucalyptus leaf? Not even the whole eucalyptus leaf, but just the tips of them? Because
No.
you're so damn picky and refuse to include actual nutrition in your life?
Well, I do hate including nutrition in my life. That is
Same.
fact.
Aren't you like a medical professional though? Like,
I am. It's really annoying.
Yeah, but veggies taste bad.
Not all veggies
Even for-
taste bad.
Not all
But they're
veggies,
just
but
not ice cream.
not all
Veggies are
veggies,
ch-
but
veggies are
enough,
chopped, bro.
enough veggies.
um,
Too many veggies taste bad.
Okay, so I know you guys are probably gonna like judge me for this, but Love is Blind.
Yeah.
This current season, there is some fucking crazy guy on there that for his protein shake in the morning boils a chicken breast, puts it in a blender, puts a lemonade Crystal Light packet on it, and water, and blends it up and drinks it.
No.
I
Because
mean,
it's
I've
quicker.
had
Oh
lemon
my
chicken. That sounds like the worst possible, like, pseudo version of lemon chicken at like a wedding.
Yeah.
Sounds awful.
Why am I blurry?
I don't know. There you
I'm
go.
not blurry.
My No, yeah, that's not. I'm still disappointed that Love is Blind is not for people who have sight issues. That makes me sad about the world.
On this season, there actually is a lady who has some sight issues that could potentially render her blind very early in her life. And she like runs into stuff a whole lot. But yeah.
Related to your profession, Miranda, Jamie and I, my wife Jamie and I started watching The Pit.
Your wife.
Oh my god, I love The Pit. I
I-
love it.
I get so stressed out watching it.
Yeah.
I can't
don't.
imagine. No, because you're just like, yo, that's a Monday for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I was wondering, like, does it hit
typical
too
12
close
hours.
to home? I was like, does it hit too close to home, or is it
Is
it
this
fairly
like the hospital
accurate?
version of the bear?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's really good. But it's pretty intense, especially if you've had like any sort of medical trauma. But
Mhm.
I will say there's like, I don't think there's any episode or scene in that where I felt overly emotional, because I'm just like, I've seen all of those situations, you know?
Wow. Yeah, for sure. I just watching this, and I just keep looking over to her and being like, I could have never done this ever.
Yeah.
Like even the social worker that's there, like I don't know if I could even do that.
How far
I'll-
how far into the pit are you?
We are 3 episodes in,
Oh
so we're
my
not very
God.
far at all.
Oh my god,
It's like
just wait.
we just got through the episode where I was just like, dude, guys, let him pee, because he never he
Yeah.
kept trying to go to the bathroom and they'd help people, and I was just like, no, I was so stressed out about that. Like, he's gonna get a bladder infection.
Yep. Definitely had days where I've gone like 14 hours without peeing, and I'm,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Miranda,
You don't
you're
even
a
think about
saint.
it. You don't even
You're a
think about
saint.
it. And then when you finally get to pee, you're like, oh my god, I am so disgusted.
Right.
And then it's like 15 minutes later, you get to leave the bathroom
Yeah.
Yeah.
because your body's just like, no, we're here, man.
Yeah.
You gave me one shot, and I'm taking advantage.
I do appreciate that the doctor, like the main doctor, is always like emphasizing how important it is for the new people to listen to nurses.
Yes. Well, they're the reason that the pit just won all those Emmys, because it's fantastic. Like,
Sure.
they
I mean,
truly deserved it.
I've never been so stressed out watching a show, and I've also never been able to. I've been more compelled to keep watching, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love watching, like, it's really weird because there's some people that just can't stand watching things that are related to their healthcare job, but I love the pit. I love watching all of the really sad shit on like Netflix, like Critical and Lenox Hill and all of that stuff because I'm just like
Jeez.
a little bit of an adrenaline junkie.
Sure. Well, I wonder if it also like validates everything. You're just like, yep, then that, yep, then there, yep, yep.
Yeah, I think there's some component of that too.
It honestly makes me want to rewatch Scrubs, because like the main character is kind of like a nicer version of Dr. Cox.
Yeah.
Where you can see where he's kind of a dick, but he has to be.
Yeah.
Because like you don't have time, you have to move on to the next people.
Yeah. You gotta just like grin and bear it. I hate that they're redoing Scrubs though. Like, why are they revamping it? Please just let it
Be. Everything
Let it
except the last
be.
season was perfect.
Yeah.
When they tried to reboot it the first time, and it was like, oh, the new group. Like, no.
Yeah. No
JD
bueno.
Turk, Dr. Cox, Elliot, Carla. I'm good.
Yep.
I mean, you need Kelso and Dr. Yanni Tor.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah.
And the janitor. I just also love that the my fun fact about Scrubs is the janitor's lines were scripted.
That they were scripted?
It just no, they were not.
Yeah.
And they would just say like, say something about this. It was like janitor says something about something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Honey,
Same.
Yeah. Sorry.
can you handle that? Cool. All right. I think we're ready to go.
Yay!
You guys ready to play some D&D?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read some
Yeah.
books.
Let's do it.
Let's pretend to read some books. Hey, it's high school.
And college.
We come in on a sort of top-down view of the remains of Venrona Manor. A large, almost castle-like mansion showing what was probably at one point in time signs of pride, dominance, a little too much of oneself. Now we see the cracked roof, the steeple's broken, and all of the nature around, even those that are still sprouting leaves, giving a sense of forlornness. As if even the trees themselves miss a time that is no longer there. The camera zooms in from one of the high sort of steeple windows going in above the third floor, where we see below something has left this place to be overrun. Not with the nature that is seen on the outside, but something else, something darker. large black vines and briars twisted into horrible mangled shapes that can be seen even from above, looking below the main floor almost. Almost completely covered. Small buds seem to open up into large red and orange flowers. As those flowers seem to pull their legs up. All 8 of them. So they immediately, the small sort of spider-like head that is hidden beneath the flower looking around, and then crawling up a wall that is extended out to this broken, ruined staircase as it climbs over the banister. A large claw comes out of nowhere, snatches the spider. Milo, what do you do?
Milo snatches the spider, pulls the flower and the spider head away from the body, and throws them back down over the banister.
The wave of these creatures has slowed down. Instead of 3 at a time, it is 1 every minute or so. Enough to know to keep watch. As we zoom out from Milo's form, it's been a little bit, so Milo, actually, if you want to describe what you look like in werewolf form.
So Milo is Milo's a werewolf. He is I can't remember how tall. He's like a full-size werewolf, right? We decided that he's not like Pomeranian size.
You tell me. You got it.
That's on me. Neat. Hey, everybody who keeps track of this, ignore what I've said previously. Milo is I think Milo is 6 foot tall, covered in ruddy brown fur, wearing you typically see him in his like red and brown robe. That is no longer on him. All he has on him are his halfling sized hot pants, his shorty shorts that he uses for athletic activities. He has larger paws than you'd expect from him. Typically you'd think they would be like, for 6 foot, you'd think they'd be like, I don't know, 10, like 7 to 8 inches wide. His hands are a good 10 inches wide when spread, with 3-inch claws on the ends. And as you pan up to his face, he has typical fangs, a dog-like face, but he has his bright green eyes, that he's always had. And a little bald spot on top.
After wrenching the spider in two and throwing it back, who do you go to speak to or to look for?
I think right now, he's looking around, and we are just kind of looking through the library at this point, right?
You haven't left that spot that we
That's fine,
left
okay.
last session. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Milo, after taking care of that spider, walks back over and looks at Guar and says, yeah, they seem to be slowing down. But I think we can handle those while we start looking through what's left over here.
Yeah, good
As
idea.
that is said, we see the camera continue to sort of pan along the floor. This sea in some places of leftover books, manuscripts, all lining the ground of this quite beautiful marbled tile floor of this deep blue and red, now littered with the hope of intact books. As we move forward in the direction of where Milo is looking, past this large bookcase that seems to be just sort of teetering on an edge. Every time a book being pulled from it, one hand needs to be held at the top of it to steady it, to make sure that it doesn't topple over. We see the figure turn in response. Guar, can you describe what you look like?
Guar is a half-elf, half-human, 6'4", covered head to toe in black armor with gold accents. The side profile of a dragon emblazoned on his chest. Long silver hair, blue eyes, scar running down his cheek. It had a 5 o'clock shadow. It's getting pretty beardy now. It's still fairly kempt. It's not perfect, but he's not going to look like a homeless. He's too noble for that. And turns around with a bit of a just kind of tired, just like, I gotta do this kind of a thing. And yeah, you see a look of like he's pretty cocky, but also you can tell he's kind of a goof when he can be, but right now he's just in work mode.
Guar, what does work mode look like right now?
A lot of it's in the face. So, usually he's a lot like, kind of Thor and Thor Ragnarok, where, he likes to have a good time, but whenever he's doing his thing, which is fighting, it's all in the, he's just like,
Just to clarify, I'm asking, what is Guar doing right now?
Yeah, work mode looks like, but for real quick, let me finish my face thing. He's just kind of like, ready to go. He's about to like scream, like a hardcore scream if he was in a band. But right now he's he's joining Milo in the maintenance of the stabbing of the extermination and the getting rid of all the spider flowers. So just every now and then and like stabbing it with his halberd and then tossing it off the banister. We're just kind of it's almost like maintenance work at this point.
Yeah.
Like we're having a casual conversation while it's happening.
Wilbur, give me a sleight of hand check.
Alrighty. Sorry, I had to look up what that was. 19.
19? Great. As Guar, you're using your halberd to kind of stab some of the remaining flowers that seem to still be kind of like having a leg sort of jutting up and therefore may still have ability to release the spores that you guys have been dealing with. You hear this heavy sort of creaking sound behind you. This sound of what seems like untreated wood starting to rot to a point of breaking. And as you turn to see the bookcase about to fall behind you, Wilbur, how do you save this situation, we'll say?
Well, obviously Wilbur's really fast. So Wilbur... The music has me feeling like we would be watching this in slow motion.
Sure. Yeah, you have the floor.
So, you know how like on dramatic movies and cartoons, you can see the character's face going like, no, like before they even take off? I think that's exactly what you would see with like raised little eyebrows. And then Wilbur just like takes off. Oh my god, hold on. These dogs are currently being Wilbur. Wilbur just takes off like running as quickly as he can towards that bookcase.
That's Milo taking care of the spiders in the background.
Literally. Oh my god, you guys. He just takes off running as quickly as he can, like towards this bookcase. And I think with whatever little strength can overcome Wilbur's body would push Guar out of the way.
Okay.
Like impressively would push Guar out of the way.
Okay. All right. Interesting. We'll say instead of that sleight of hand check, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
18.
Nice.
18. Nice.
That's a good roll because I got +1 athletics, guys.
Yeah, with an 18, I would say you are able to turn and kind of like fold your body in as you take this running sort of leap right into the solar plexus of Guar, knocking him to the ground as this curving or this creaking sort of sound is now reaching its highest sort of pitch as there is a Saren, please roll me a d20.
Seven.
Great. Awesome. Thank you for that. Wilbur, as you are standing atop of Guar's chest in the armor sort of form, checking in on him, Wilbur, would you please describe what you look like?
Wilbur, so this is like at the end of fighting, or are we actively fighting? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up from...
You're not fighting.
Not fighting. Okay, cool. So I wouldn't...
You did. You were.
Gotcha. So I don't think I would be like in primordial form. I think though that you would like Wilbur would still be really tense and on edge. So like looking at Wilbur, I think in the same way that you would like a dog, you would see like the fur on the spine is like standing on edge still. Just like that heightened sense of like fear, I guess. Fear or like rage or whatever. And just like panting from all of the work that Wilbur's been putting in.
So, sorry. So, what does Wilbur look like? You're talking about a very specific thing. I'm saying, like, describe what we see. Like, what does the camera see in this moment?
Gotcha. So you see little Wilbur, who stands a mighty. Oh shit! How tall am I? Like a mighty two something feet. Brown fur. The hair on the spine is like standing on edge. Has a green cloak, which I imagine at this point is probably noticeably becoming more torn after everything that this cloak has been through. Longbow attached at the back. Twiggy is probably peeking just over Wilbur's shoulder, where he always is, so the little twig blight Twiggy. Yeah.
Cool. As we see Wilbur standing atop Guar's chest, yeah, it's a moment to respond, Guar. Wilbur. Oh, and we lost Mike.
I'm back. Sorry.
You're good.
We're good? Sorry about that.
Yep. So there's a moment to respond as Wilbur has knocked you to the ground.
Wilbur, if you wanted a hug, you just had to ask me.
I was trying to save you from the hug of death, sir.
From that, I could have held that up, no problem. But thank you, though. It was very nice of you to care about me.
As the dust is settling down behind, we see a figure that is holding, still holding a book in her hand, as if she had just moved to try to place it back on the bookshelf that is now fully on the ground. Saren, would you describe what you look like?
Saren is a 5 foot tall elf. She has long, wavy, teal-ish hair, a little messier than usual as she feels a little more beat up than usual. Freckles covering her face. You see a green veil hanging down around her neck, and she has navy blue armor with gold accents all over it. She's holding a double-bladed scimitar staked in the ground as much as she can to kind of hold herself up, as you see a little bit of blood dripping from her face, and just a terrified look on her face as she's holding the book and slowly turns to her friends.
As you see that, there's a shadow of a familiar figure that kind of appears in the background. But Saren, anything you want to say or do RP in this response?
Whoops.
That was a great prank, Saren. You almost got me. Crush the paladin, sure.
Kid.
Sarah's
was-
just like, glad it didn't fall on me. Sorry, Guar.
I'm on to you. I'm gonna get you back when you least expect it.
As this is going on, we hear this little bit of a laugh that is left in the throat of someone who just cannot seem to kind of hold it in, and is continuing to sort of fail to do so. As this sort of tall, sort of very demonic-looking shape with his long, extended horns facing upward. Kayla, would you like to describe Veldani?
Sure. 1 second. Pull up her thing. Okay, so Veldani is a 6'7" tiefling. She's completely monochrome purple, dark purple skin, black wavy hair, black horns with purple stripes on them, and just glowing pink eyes that will sometimes turn all black, as will, I assume, happen quite a bit in this room. And she carries a staff with a glowing crystal on the top.
Everything.
I'm
We'll
good.
call that bookcase done, huh?
I'll say.
I'm gonna go check one that's not over here, I think.
You see, you see, Eldrin and Noros kind of peek out from behind an opposite sort of corner, as Eldrin kind of looks out and just goes, "What are you doing? Guys, can we not fool around? We need to..."
Sorry, did we interrupt your makeout sesh?
Do we interrupt your fooling around?
I'm trying to find what we're supposed to find here.
And did you find what you were supposed to find?
I'm trying, but you all are creating some sort of ruckus.
Noros, how's she doing finding it?
Do you think I wanted to collapse the bookcase on myself or Gwar?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys do for fun. Just, let's just focus so we can finish this.
Noros, did she find what she was looking for?
A lot of these books are in languages that I don't understand. So. No.
Gwar, disappointed that Noros didn't pick up on the joke, gets up, dusts himself off, and says, "All right, Milo, how are you doing managing the spider flower population? Do you want my assistance, or should I go help with the research?"
Because we'll move away from Elgin, I will say Elgin does kind of like peek in as she kind of like goes back to, she kind of like peeks back over to behind Noros. And looks at, "Wilbur, are you okay?"
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got him for now.
All right, excellent. I scratch him behind the ear. I say to Veldani, well, real quick, out of character, Kayla, would Veldani be better used finding books, or would she be better used managing the spider flowers?
Definitely finding books. Her warlock patron's the librarian, so.
Right. Okay. Cool. That's perfect. Okay. So yeah. So I'll join. Milo, holler if you need me, or howl if you need me, or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know if they get to be too much, but they're okay right now.
Okay. And I attempt to search for books. Attempt to search for books too.
All right. Cool. So in this space, it's probably been about a solid 15 to 20 minutes since your engagement into this room. Obviously, you guys are specifically kind of focusing in on trying to find any information that would be useful for a couple different things, but most of it surrounding the situation in Grifton. what I would like from you guys is to get a sense of, while not looking for the books, what are you paying attention to in this room?
Well, now I'm paying attention to if the bookshelves are going to fall on me.
Sure.
I would imagine Guar is going to also be just doing his, like, his ocular pat down of the situation, making sure that no one else is coming up from, hidden doors or windows or paying attention to any sort of, essentially, like, probably trying to be aware of the perimeter.
So you're looking
even while
for
he's looking for.
you're looking for danger.
I'm looking to make sure there is no danger.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
assessing the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear some of the things you're saying. I gotta have something that you can roll on. So that's why I'm like trying to get specifics on here of like, so yeah. So I think in that case, go ahead and give me a I'm gonna say a survival check, actually.
You got it. I'm not great at survival, y'all, which is weird. I should be, but I'm not. Okay, it's a +1. Oh my god. Well, that's a good roll. Is a nat 20 good?
Yeah, 21.
For a 21.
Nice. Awesome. So I'd say with a nat 20, as you are looking in your area, this is a very odd sort of situation. So to kind of give a sort of clear sort of sense of the field here, you guys are up on this sort of second level that has this ledge that overlooks down below, and that area down below is, as we've mentioned before, it's just fully sort of covered in these dark black briars. It is very difficult to be able to see through to the ground. But on this level, looking around, you see there is only really one entrance and exit out of here besides the stairs that are now fully collapsed. So in that regard, you don't see any other sort of area of where things might creep in, besides maybe a couple windows that are actually looking that are very high above in the banisters of this kind of like steepled roof. So I think probably occasionally just kind of like flicking an eye up there and just making sure that there's nothing other than the occasional bat or whatnot that's floating around up there.
Cool. Having figured that out, I think Guar would be focusing on looking for anything moon related. So lunar cycles, moon stuff.
Yeah, we're not doing the books yet. They're saying everything but the books.
Okay, that's it, man.
Cool. So Wilbur, as you guys are continuing to sort of spend your time trying to make sure that one, you guys are staying safe, and two, you guys are trying to find what you're needing. Wilbur, besides the specific task at hand, what are you paying attention to in this room?
I think Wilbur's just taking note about how are we gonna get out of this room. Like, he's trying to analyze how we're actually gonna end up getting out of this room.
Okay, you got it. I'll say the same thing. Go ahead and give me a survival check. It's slightly different.
Math is hard. 13.
13. Okay. They 13. There is Wilbur. There is a little bit of a sense that you are. It is clearer in this room that you are not on necessarily solid ground, as this level is kind of arcing to this sort of rail system that seems to kind of lead below all the way down, leading to about maybe 20 feet or so down. Again, you also, I'll say with a 13, you see that not only do these stairs look to be somewhat overrun by the the briars that are kind of wrapped around them. You notice that there are some significant sort of what are probably load-bearing studs that have broken. There's a good chance that even the lightest step on here would send it crashing down to whatever is below. So, to answer that question, it really only seems the safest exit would be the way you came in. Which would be that door that would lead out to the back to the portrait gallery.
Wilbur would just kind of relay that information to anyone that's paying attention or listening at this moment.
Cool. Saren.
Saren, besides looking at the books themselves, would be looking behind them on the shelves and around and checking for anything that is meant to be hidden.
Okay.
And then every once in a while, she'd probably glance over at the walls, knowing that the root system is growing through it, and just checking to make sure she doesn't see anything moving or coming through.
Okay. Cool. I like it. I think because we are one person down, I will allow 2 checks from you, Saren, on this, as like taking like kind of like Eldrin space here on this. So go ahead and give me an investigation check on anything that would be hidden here, that seemed to not be wanted to be seen, and then go ahead and give me a nature check revolving around these blackened vines.
Okay. That is 24 investigation. Ooh. And 22 nature.
Okay. Cool. Very nice. 24. In the investigation, looking around, you see that there's nothing within the shells that give any sort of specific type of interest or promise. Besides, I would say probably I would say you notice that some of the books that seem to have a specific sort of connection to the Venrona manor itself seems to have these very kind of precious sort of stones and emblems around the what's that called? The thing to save your place. Bookmarks?
Yeah, ribbon.
Yeah. So in that regard, go ahead and roll me a... Roll me 3d10s.
3d10s. Oh, I lost one. Oh no. Okay. That's an 8, a 10, and a 4.
Okay. Wow, nice. Apparently can't do math in my head anymore. Oh, I guess that's what I thought. You find in total a couple of these gems that are none of them are necessarily diamonds, but like some of which are some rather interesting looking like ruby sort of sapphire that are specifically kind of fastened to the ribbon of this book, as if the assumption would be that it wouldn't be taken off because it would be something that is very personal to the Venrona family. You find, if you were to collect them all, you find about $1,100, or sorry, dollars, 1,100 gold worth of jewels, excuse me.
She doesn't often participate in typical roguish activities, but in this situation where she's very beaten down and injured, she's like, you know what? And she will collect them all.
Who else is gonna need it? Cool. And then the 22 for the nature. You've been one with nature, moving in a lot of different forest settings, briar patches, things like that. That's not strange or new to you. You know that those those types of weeds and vines and briars are predatory on plants that have been able to take in just natural sort of sunlight, and but that's not what this is. This source, these vines don't seem to, we already know that they seem to kind of connect in some strange way to the assumption that Halessa is still here in some capacity. But there is a quite incredible sea of briars down below, in an area that you would say, even if this was a greenhouse and it was fully stocked with plants that would provide some sort of sustenance for them, it would not nearly grow this big. Something else is or was or both feeding this. And based on your observations last session, you imagine that it is something that is arcane in nature. Finally, Milo.
Yeah, I think we have Milo as he's fighting these spiders and trying to make sure everybody else is able to do what they need to do. He is keeping an eye on he's looking around at like the architecture, the decorations that are left in this space, trying to see if he can tell who primarily used this space, and what whether the purpose of it was for just to accumulate books to look like they were they had books, or if this was used as a space for research and actual learning.
Interesting. Give me a religion check on that.
Don't think I have plus 0. 19.
19? Nice. Good rolls, guys.
I made it.
With a 19, given some of the titles that are put in here, you do feel like there is a possibility that there are probably a couple of places in this area that is, or in this house that is specifically sort of designed to give that sort of persona of well learned, of this sort of thing of higher sort of education. But given some of the given most of the other titles that you see around here, especially also as you probably notice Saren taking some of the books, noticing some ribbons that have some very interesting sort of tassels that are hanging from them and kind of stripping them down. It seems like there's also probably some real information in here. Some glimpses into not just family history, but also possibly Asteran history. To finish your looking around and the idea of like the decorations that are on here, you notice that there are more pictures in this room, and they are, for the most part, portraits, figures you don't recognize. Many of which do not share any likeness to any of the Venronas that you've seen. You see a couple of benches, but there's no, and actually I would say that you do see that there's, on one end, there's the kind of like far corner of the room, you see that there is there's a chalkboard and what's the not religious term for pulpit?
Podium.
A lectern.
Podium. Thank you. Yeah, you see that is there, and then you see like kind of like some smatterings of what looks to be probably a desk at some point, that was there. But no, not a serious sort of area of research given to anyone but maybe the family.
Kind of the vibe that this is probably just like where the kids were tutored.
It's very possible. Yeah. All right. Now, for the fun stuff. I would like everybody to tell me specifically, now we're on to the books. I want to make sure there's a separate section for this part. Specifically to tell me what it is they are looking for in particular, and to roll an investigation check on that. For those that are busy trying to make sure that the safety of the people are, which I believe is just Milo. Milo, actually, I'm going to say Milo, you go ahead and roll first. Milo, go ahead and give me a survival check.
That's a 7.
Okay, you got it. All right. Lorian Gibson just says, I'm looking for all the answers. Great. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to leave, because we went in a specific order for this. I'm going to say, who wants to start as far as what they're looking for book-wise?
Well, since I started to say it, I might as well finish what I was saying.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm looking for the moon-related stuff. So anything about Selune or the lunar cycles, or just like moon lore, or how you could manipulate the moon. Anything moon-related.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 14 on the die for I believe that's a dirty 20. Yep. Dirty 20.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. One save. Okay, +7. That's a 19.
Okay, nice. I will tell you this, and then you can go ahead and roll your investigation check. But as you're doing that, there is a moment that you start to kind of move through some of the books, and you just notice that there's a sort of a weird sort of like clicking sort of sound on top of the bookcase, and you look up just in time to see one of the rose spiders that seems to have gotten past Milo. That is just spores right in your face. But you were able to surpass the poison.
Okay. I stab the thing with my
Cool.
halberd. And okay, and then I just kind of kick it to the side. Actually, no. Before I do that, I pluck some of the petals.
Okay.
And maybe Brumhilda will like them, and I put them in my pack.
Nice, interesting.
Do I have like a Ziploc bag or anything I can use, or I have a portable hole?
Do you have a Ziploc bag? You have a portable hole.
I do have a portable hole. I'll put them in my portable hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way they don't accidentally spore me later.
Yeah, it'll just spore your hole.
Yeah. Just the way I like it. What?
What'd you get in that investigation?
Nothing yet. That is a 10.
10. Okay, cool. We'll say as you're looking through this, feel free to have the RP of the moment of Milo missing one, as I'm grabbing some stuff for you.
Hey, you sure you don't need my help? I just had to get one that got past you.
No, I got it. Where'd that one come from? What direction did it come?
I don't know. I just heard it skittering, and I turned around, and it was right there, and it tried to spore me, so I stabbed it.
Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. We're good.
Okay, I can help you if you want.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay, sorry, jeez.
Milo scampers off across the room and grabs the one that's climbing up and chucks its only the part that holds the 8 legs at Guar across the room.
Can I
Got
use
that
my
one.
halberd? Can I use my halberd like a baseball bat and
Yeah, sure. I like it.
roll athletics or anything?
It's an RP moment. You guys are able to handle
Yeah.
those things. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, describe it in detail as much as you want.
All right, I think I see out of the corner of my eye the thing coming at me. I turn around and I swing at it. I like to think it's a line drive right back at him.
Nice.
Milo jumps in the air and catches it in his mouth.
Ah, you got me. It's a good play. Good play.
You go to turn back to the bookshelf and you just see Elgin's eyes just.
What?
This just goes back to what she's doing. Guar, you do find something that is interesting. There are. It does look like the some of the books, at least in the area that you're looking in, seem to be rather far away from the concept of the moon and things like that. Also, you notice that in this case, none of these books seem to be in any order that you guys recognize, which is different from what you saw below when they were in alphabetical. But you do find something that weirdly kind of catches your eye in terms of as you're as you're putting those last sort of like petals into the hole, you see a book that is labeled Lunaris Alchemica.
Look, that has Luna in it. I bet that has to do with the moon.
Who are you talking to with this?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely myself. And then I remember what Saren did to almost kill me, so I brace and
Love it. Nice.
so
Yeah, so I think looking through it, Guar, there's a definite sort of feeling of like this is not this is something that I definitely wouldn't be able to understand as far as the specifics of like the usefulness of this, but you notice that the reason why it caught your eye was because it's an Elvish.
well, I'm an elf. Well, half. And I know Elvish. I'm saying this to myself. I know Elvish, so I should be able to read this. Why is it so boring?
It is indeed boring. It looks to be some sort of alchemical journal detailing the use of moonlight in potion making and glasswork. You see phrases that are marked out in chapters, one of which does sound pretty cool, but as you read through it, you're like, this is, nope, boring. And just ADHD sort of takes over. It's
Like when Andy Dwyer took the laser class thinking he was going to get to use them, and he's just like,
yeah.
when am I going to get to use the moon potions? And
So
it was hollowed out with like a potion in it.
You do read that there's a chapter that may be interesting that's called Living Silver.
Living silver. There's no blueprints for a silver gun in here. Ugh.
We'll move from you there. Who wants to be next?
Aldrin!
I can go next.
Sure.
I think Saren is scanning for M's just in general as well. She's looking for moons, magic, and for her own benefit, mapley's. Specifically with the magic, she's trying to find possibly something with like illusion magic, because the moon is some kind of possible illusion that's also actually magically affecting stuff on top of that. And because Noros had said there was a lot of stuff in languages he couldn't understand, I think she's also kind of looking to see if she sees any weird symbols. Because I know, like, it's the black sun, right? Was the...
Yes. Or
the girl?
black, well, it's, you've only seen it from the marking of this, what kind of gave that sort of look of like black and this sort of extended sort of rays out.
Mm-hmm. So she's looking for stuff like that, or even moons or things like that, because even if it's in a language that she couldn't understand, if it looks like it could be something, she knows she could bring it back to Raylor since he can read any language.
I love it. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
That was really good. 30.
30? Okay, cool. Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Dirty 20.
Cool. This probably doesn't happen like immediately after, but it is something that in the same sort of vein, Saren, you actually hear this like first, and you look in the direction of where it is, and you're able to sort of like make sure your mouth is fully covered as you see it kind of coming in, yeah, in that regard, you could just point it out to Milo or handle it yourself.
I think she's just gonna like fully pick up like the thickest book within her reach and just smack it.
Cool. Horrible squelching sound.
Yeah.
Great. And lastly, go ahead and give me that investigation check.
29.
29. Okay. In regards to books that you aren't able to read but seem to have an interesting sort of mark to them, you you open a book that looks to be go ahead and well, actually, let's say the 29. It is not. It's not in a language that you're able to read, but you do recognize it, as it looks like it is a title that is in Primordial. Thinking about like, okay, well, we know someone who has Primordial, and that's so that's you kind of get maybe a basic sort of idea. You kind of flip through it, and there's a spot on a page that sort of catches your eye. And you pass by it, kind of flip back to it, and you notice that there is, with a 29, there is a similar mark on this page. Not exactly the same, but similar. There is a blackened circle that has these same sort of kind of rays coming off of it, but kind of coming right across from it is this depiction of this axe. Given the description, it looks similar, but you can't be sure.
Is the axe blunt?
I mean, it's like a black
Okay.
marking of an axe. It's how would you notice that?
I don't know. Just because
Okay.
the blunt axe is like a thing.
Yeah, you think about that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll say with a 29, given the idea of, you don't see anything about Maple Ace, which is interesting considering you're relatively pretty close. Maybe on continuing to sort of read through, but something that is you notice it because it's also written in Elvish. There is a book that, if the title is literal, this may be useful. As there is a title that of this book that says Luna Obscura on it. You try to open it?
Yeah, she will attempt to flip through that.
As you open it, lo and behold, it is completely blank. About 500, maybe 600 pages or so of just parchment.
Now that's what I call obscura. Sorry.
I think immediately upon seeing that, she's gonna bring it over to Veldani.
Cool. Interesting. Give me a few minutes with this.
Thank you. I thought you may have a way of reading it.
If there's something there, yeah, I can. And it'd be strange for something not to be there.
That's what I thought.
She puts away the book that she was looking at. Now go ahead and give me a. Yeah, perception check.
$22.
No title on that book. But a 22 is enough to notice that as she's talking to you, she's very, very good. But 22 is better. You see that she kind of like goes to like sort of put it back and like kind of reaches for the book, and as she's talking to you, you notice that she seems to set it in a specific area. So like kind of like allowing it to be a little bit jutting out. So she doesn't lose where it is.
Does she continue to stand there, or does she walk away?
Oh no, she continues to stand there. Yeah.
I think Saren will see that, and she will start to reach out for that book that's on the shelf.
Interesting.
She does it slowly too, because she knows that she sees that she set it there in a certain way, and she goes like.
You see just this sort of you see this sort of expression as she looks up. Yes.
Did you find something?
You just gave me the book.
Yes, the book with the blank pages, and now I'm looking at a book with a blank spine. Mind if I...
She takes it and hands it to you.
Is the cover also blank?
Mm-hmm.
She'll open it.
Cool. You open it. Give me a history check.
This could be bad. 9.
You do not recognize the language.
Okay.
As you look up over it, you see her eyes kind of meet yours.
What language is this in? Okay, I'll go back to mine. She shuts hands back to her. Is it infernal?
It is infernal, yes.
Nice.
I'm telling Kayla this. Saren doesn't know.
I know, Saren doesn't.
Cool. All right. So we'll allow a few minutes to pass, like kind of giving Veltani her some help in that. Yeah. So Wilbur.
What book am I looking for?
Yeah.
I'm looking for a book about wombats.
Okay.
Just to see if there is any.
Great. Roll me an investigation check.
Somebody has to look up werewolves.
That's a 4.
Great. Wilbur is, lovingly, like in a way of like, oh, okay, yeah, no, go ahead. No. Wilbur is just getting in everyone's way. Continuously sort of like looking through, just like doing really quick glances everywhere. And he makes several passes.
Sorry, do you guys see any books about wombats? I was just wondering. I was just kind of curious. I've never seen this many books before in one place.
Maybe the encyclopedia, the W. It's over there in the corner. Maybe over there.
What's an encyclopedia?
It's a lot of books that are shaped like one book, and it has a lot of information that is mostly helpful.
I think some of this is actually why some of the others of you have been dealing with, like, having spiders just sneaking by as this conversation.
Oh, okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
W.
Oh, shit.
Gaston.
Sorry.
W.
Sorry, my toy. Sorry.
W. Okay. W. Okay. How do you spell wombat?
Sound it out. Wah.
W-A.
Oh, you're so close. Wah. Ah. What letter makes the ah sound?
I was just kidding, you guys. I know how to spell wombat.
Oh. Of course you do. I was just playing along. You know you could do that, right?
Wilbur, with Milo's help, you find a section that is indeed an encyclopedia. And looking under W, you see wombat. And a very brief definition of wombat.
Well, this didn't give me any new information at all.
Yeah, we already knew you were a marsupial with a big fat ass.
It's weird the way they wrote that in there.
Word for word in there.
Don't forget the made of steel part. Big fat ass made of steel.
Big fat ass made of steel.
you guys all stop what you're doing and come
Yeah.
over to this book.
Where's the citation for this? I flip to the back of the volume, like, who wrote this?
What if it was just Cerilius that wrote that?
Yeah, no.
And it just says Cerilius.
That's all you need to know. Don't ask any more questions. They definitely don't talk.
Wilbur, anything else you'd like to look up?
Let's see. I don't know that there would be many other book topics that would interest Wilbur. I wouldn't picture Wilbur as being an avid reader, so probably not.
Wilbur, something, I mean, to give you kind of a hint at something, you do know that there is a current situation that may be happening very close to you that is a cause for some concern at home. You almost got swallowed by it.
Why am I blanking? What did I almost get swallowed by?
The wombat.
A big old wombat.
Yeah, the giant
Where?
wombat.
Where?
Where?
Out there.
Well, so I guess Wilbur would be like, all right, is there anything here about werewolves? Because I highly doubt there's anything about a werewombat.
Okay. You see quite literally hundreds of books about werewolves.
Where to
You have to be a little more specific.
begin? Let's see.
I guess, I mean, worth it to say that interestingly there are like a lot of once again, this does not seem like a library that was like open to the public here, but it is kind of funny that how easy it is to find these books on werewolves here. They weren't, didn't seem like Valetian was doing a lot of work to hide what he is.
Yeah, apparently not. Wilbur would be looking for any book that would give him an indicator. There would be information about a possible treatment for the condition of being a werewolf. I need
Okay.
the Grey's Anatomy for werewolves.
Yeah. Great. Wilbur, give me a cool. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, 19.
Yay. I'm gonna say, so interestingly enough, and I think there's a good reason why, you do not find anything in regards to even sort of like things that I'll give you the 19. You notice that there are like a couple books that you notice like kind of like may come close to that that concept. So there's one book that says Treatise on Lunar Influence and Madness. It seems like a very, very old text that does seem to have some marks that notate something that is marked out as lunar derangement. But any sort of marks that give specific wording to something like a curse is actually marked out.
Oh, what? Because they didn't feel like it was a curse?
Makes sense.
Hmm.
And I would say even with this book, like the concept of this book even being here is most likely due to its historical nature more than its information.
Well, anything that has to do with or has the wording lunar derangement, I guess that would be something that Wilbur would try to like focus in on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you just kind of sit with that book for a little bit. It is some very, very... actually, go ahead and give me a medicine check, actually.
Uh, 24.
Great. In that book, you you notice that along with the markings of the statements about lunar derangement, they're using a lot of kind of like old words for the text itself, and you see that there are certain sort of there are certain sort of markings of things that actually give you a sense of like, oh, this may be a cure, until you read through the list. So it is marked down as the silver boil cure, intended use to draw out the fever and balance the moon in the blood. Supposed to treat colds, coughs, headaches, and general malaise. The recipe to do that is to warm goat's milk until steaming. Stir in crushed silver shavings, either from a coin or jewelry. Add 3 leaves of moon mint and a pinch of salt. Drink before bed while facing the western horizon. Sleep with a polished mirror under the pillow to reflect away the sickness. With a 24, Wilbur, this is bullshit. This is nothing. This is a shot in the dark on something that was a most likely something that was given as an idea of, well, last but not least, you could do this as a way to get the sick away from them to try this.
Even knowing that it's bullshit, Wilbur's going to slyly look over at Milo and say, "Hey, how do you feel about goat's milk?"
I don't know if I've ever knowingly had it. I don't know. I've had goat cheese. It was tangy. So if the milk's tangy too, that sounds not as good as regular milk.
Okay.
What? Wait, for what? In what setting? I guess.
Oh, nothing.
That is it like good for your skin? Like, or are we eating it? Is that what you mean?
We were just gonna steam it and drink it, but it's nothing. It's just a hypothetical.
Ah,
I just thought I'd ask.
sounds relaxing. Put some nutmeg in there. Honestly, yeah. Once we get to like, let's get back to the inn. Let's do that.
No. That's all you.
I think while that conversation's happening, I am now looking for any kind of like Venrona family history, any kind of like sort of annals of maybe some genealogies or who they've been working with, or any known allies or enemies or anything like that through the years.
Cool.
Sarah could probably point you to some. They just don't have any gems in them anymore.
What? No gems? Well, how do you know what page you're on?
The ribbons are still there. They're
Yeah,
just not
the ribbon's
weighted.
still there.
But it's not shiny. I need something shiny to tell me what page I'm on. How do they do that?
Saren holds one of the gems up like you hold like keys for a baby. Like, do you need this to focus? Or
Saren, I was joking. It's ridiculous. Why would you have a gem marking your page number? That is what kind of rich people shit is this?
Guar, roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That's a 24.
You can choose to fail if you want. It's not...
I choose to fail.
Yeah, great. As Guar is saying this, you notice like you kind of like move the you move the jewel a little bit, and his eyes kind of follow it. As
I
he's
follow
talking
it
to
for
you.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's cursed or not.
looks fine.
Okay, remember, I was possessed here last time we were here, so
Yep, and that's why
Forgive
you're
me.
not. And that's why you're not touching it. And she puts it back in her like pouch.
oh, okay. I wasn't gonna. No.
Saren
I'll
just
need-
shakes her head.
I don't need jewels. Don't even care. It's fine.
Great. Guar, give me another cool. Another investigation check.
That is a 15.
Okay. All right. 15. Let's see. Well, that could be fun. Okay. Cool. Quar, you find something that is not marking, not giving like a family history sort of thing. I'd say honestly, you actually really would find a lot of those, but it doesn't
Sure.
really. I'll just say above board. It's not going to give you a ton of information for this.
Sure.
So I'll say you're probably looking through those books, and you see a lot of it is like, you know, this figure besat this figure, this, you know, like
Yeah.
that, or begat.
Right.
um,
I don't care.
There is one book that seems kind of interesting to you. There's a lot of really big words to it, and I think there's something about the phrasing of certain words that seems to kind of cling to that you cling to, but it is a very hard read for Guar. So I'm going to say in this sense, with the 15, I'm going to give you the book, but I'm going to have you roll a... I'm going to say roll me... we're going to call this a saving throw for this. Go ahead and roll me another intelligence saving throw to be able to glean information that may be interesting here.
Okay. That's a 14.
Okay, 14. So the title of the book is the Hemographia, a compendium of sanguine aberrations and heritable night blood conditions. It is a yeah, exactly. It is a journal that is annotated by a figure that is marked as Dr. Selen Varn. That is not really notated anywhere else in this book, but that name sounds like it may be important. And one of the things that you see before you're enough to kind of I think in my view, this like Guar kind of looks at this as like, okay, I got this far and this is a reward for getting this far. So after this, like someone else can kind of take a look at it, like I'm done with this. You look at the markings of names that have been basically marked down as like they have been notated to show signs of specific sort of blood-related maladies.
Oh, blood pathogen. That's fun.
Yes. And you see a lot of them are a good amount of them are notated as like before them it's their names are notated as captain. So you see like a lot of it like looks to be like naval captains of ships and things like that. But one of them that you read strikes a very specific, interesting tone with you. As you read Captain Venrona.
Hey, that's the dad.
Looking at the markings for this, you see like notated next to it is like case number 0429F. And there's other words here that I'm going to read to you, and I'm going to say that Guar is just probably kind of just reading out loud to be like, okay, I'm done. I found something. Someone else take over it. Genealogical anomaly showing diluted Calrusi lineage. Subject's veins fluoresce faintly when exposed to moonlight, notable resistance to fever and infection.
I say that out loud.
I'll allow everybody here who heard that to give me a history check.
This is about the dad.
There was a 18.
10 for me.
Cool.
8.
8? Yeah. I say, for those that rolled, 10 or below, you guys are really just paying attention to what you're doing. Milo, something about that sounds familiar to you, like sounds interesting to you, but you feel like you have to hear that again.
Wait, can you say that slower?
Yeah, and I read it again. Slower.
Captain Valetian Venrona, case number 0429-F. Genealogical anomaly showing diluted Calrusi lineage. Subject's veins fluoresce faintly when exposed to moonlight. Notable resistance to fever and infection. Veldani comes up to you, Saren, and goes,
Calrusi.
you can read it now.
She takes it and opens it.
You start looking through. Milo, anything specific you catch in that?
He starts mumbling, and the veins and moonlight. I haven't seen my blood in moonlight. I don't know if that's a thing, but Calrusis. We've got a who the hell's that?
What?
The Calrusi lineage. Who the hell is that? What is that? That's a new thing.
I read the words. I don't know. I think I think it says he glows in the dark.
Saren, as you are reading, you're hearing that phrase being said over and over again, and you're looking. Good job, Kayla. You're looking at that marking that is listed on there as you see. Underneath it, the lost Calrusi people, and then in little sort of colon underneath that, the beginning of the Black Moon cult. And with that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. See you guys in 10. Welcome back. Saren, as you read that text, What do you do? What's your reaction?
So this is the Luna Obscura book, right? And then she also has the other one that's in Primordial that also had a picture of the black sun with rays.
This isn't the Luna Obscura book. This is the. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I screw that up?
Maybe. You said the Luna Obscura one was the one with the blank pages that she gave to Vildani that couldn't be read yet. And then the other one.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I screwed that up. I apologize. So that would be not applying to this whatsoever. So we'll kind of just small sort of retcon thing. The easy thing to this is to know that there is someone who in this group that does speak Primordial.
Okay, so it's the Primordial book. She would bring Eldrin over and flip it to that page specifically.
Cool. In a moment of realization that is not giving immediate credit to Saren, you see Eldrin just go, guys, over here. This is interesting. And what's wrong with you guys? Sorry. You're being a menace today.
Sure that wasn't Milo?
Maybe it was.
He's just in a playful mood today.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got the zoomies. Milo's got the zoomies.
I completely lost my place. What were we talking about?
Primordial book with the black circle with rays and the lost Calrusi people, the beginning of the Black Moon cult.
Cool. As Eldrin starts to read along, we'll say I might as well just have you guys kind of roll this now. Everybody give me a perception check. I also have a disadvantage. Besides Guar, actually. Guar, you can roll straight.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling again?
Perception.
With disadvantage, Wilbur got a 17.
Nice.
Me too.
19 for Guar.
All right.
Milo got a 13.
Okay. So, Eldrin begins reading through the Chronicles of the Night Vale, Tales Before the Naming of Imea, which was the full name of the title of this book. In the specific area that is focusing in on this, oh God, what was the name of the chapter again? Said it.
The lost Calrusi people. That part.
Yes.
The beginning of the Black Moon cult.
Okay. All right, just gonna mark that down for myself. All right, cool. As she begins reading it, basically I'm going to kind of just describe to you guys what the book is rather than having to do it in Eldrin's voice or meaning. As reading through this, one of the sort of significant sort of pieces of this that kind of comes to mind, I would say for Saren and for Milo, given the idea of the geographical sort of location where you are from, Milo, and also Saren, given some specifics of honestly just you just kind of figuring it out. Kalrusi, building from the name Kalrus, a name that does kind of ring a very distant bell for pretty much all of you, in terms of something that was quickly investigated, long in the very beginning of this campaign, in the idea of what happened to make the Imaean people Imea. So just a kind of a precursor to this, that there was a people that existed here before Imea was Imea at all, and were essentially driven out to the point of what would be considered to be extinction by what would be later sort of described as oh my gosh, Merc.
Goliaths?
Goliaths, thank you. Jeez. Goliaths. There have been stories of these, those that were left of Kalrus's tribe ran off into the hills. Kalrus himself died on the battlefield in allowing his people to escape, facing off against the Goliaths by himself, carrying nothing but a blunt axe. Climbing onto that concept, this reads more like folklore than actual clear truth. But the marking of Kalrusi people shines some interest to you in the idea of there being the tribe of Kalrus that may have survived. Those that may have not gone into the hills. So this book predates the unification of southern Imea. You see it blending in oral epics, mythic parables, and partial records from the last generation before the quote of invasion of the Sun Kingdoms, which essentially grew into what ended up becoming Eisenheim. The first sort of part of it seems to kind of reads pretty continuous, sort of along on the basic idea of who Kalrus was, and like how he was what is marked as like the collapse of Kalrus's reign, the migration of his people into the Pyre Mountains. But as I mentioned before, it kind of mentions a little bit later on to passages of figures who may have descended back down from the mountain and have lived and basically survived in secret. One of the markings for some of the chapters, as like I would imagine, Eldrin's not reading word for word, but kind of like flipping through. One of the sections you read specifically, when the armies of the Southern Sun crossed the Veil, the people of Kalrus sealed their names in ash. They turned their faces to the moons and said, "If you will not shield us, we will become your shadow."
Bars.
along with this is now marked into the idea of the worship of the Kalrusi people and who they worship beforehand. A lot of insinuations point to not only some like kind of like clear sort of depictions of other sort of versions of gods that would eventually become like Tyr and Bahamut and things like that, but like very early sort of representations of that. But one that seems to kind of remain clear over all else. One that Gwar, your ears kind of perk up when you hear. Selune, goddess of the moon. In the the next sort of section of this, Selune shed her tears upon the plain, and each drop birthed a silver wolf. But Lunarka did not weep. She opened her mouth, and the tears fell into her. Lunarka is not a name that sounds familiar, but for some reason is marked into the concept of a similar sort of fashion of Selune. Gwar, I'm going to say that I tell you this in particular. Is there anything you, because I want to give kind of some space for some RP in between from reading this this story here. So Gwar, hearing that, do you have a response?
I think any mention of Selune reminds him of his mom. So I think he takes a minute and just kind of like has that flash of like, oh God, my mom's dead. What the fuck? So just like that personal like trigger, and then tries to kind of come back to it and is realizing this whole Selune thing, and then also the name he doesn't recognize, and is trying to figure out a way to place it, even though like there's really no way he could.
So do you verbalize this?
Yeah, I think so. Not the mom part, but I think everything else.
What do you say?
Selune was my mom's, but I think I will say that Selune was my mother's patron. I don't recognize this other name, but this seems really important. Can you say that name again?
Lunarka.
Does anybody know the Raven Queen's actual name?
It's well documented that the Raven Queen's, well, I guess a weird thing to say, well documented that the Raven Queen's name is not documented.
Right. Could this... Maybe not, I don't know.
Unlikely from Veldani.
Yeah.
Devour. Lunarka. It's Sylvan. Devour. And you see like Eldrin kind of looking down, like starting to kind of like read along, and kind of like nods along with that sort of thing. A passage that is often censored in later Selunite theology, or Selunite theology, excuse me. It presents Lunarka, the second moon, the devourer, an equal counterpart to Selune, not evil but necessary. It seems above the table that Lunarka is represented in the idea of the times when we do not see the moon there at night.
So Selune had a partner. Has had a partner, I suppose. We don't really.
Yeah. Kind of
Eldrin reading partner. Thing is. I mean, according to this, a twin.
Well. I feel like I kind of have a weird thing about twins right now. It doesn't say anything what happened to Lunarka, just that it doesn't, that often censored out.
They're not mentioned anywhere else.
I mean, the next part of this goes into some specific sort of practices of what they focused in on. There's a ritual hymn here. We gathered beneath the extinguished torches and sang until no flame remembered us. For in the silence we heard her breath, and it was our own. Saren, you hear the sound of what almost seems like to you a door slamming from far off.
You see Saren kind of jump a little bit. Anybody else hear that?
Hear what?
To
Yeah.
offer blood to the mirror is not sacrifice, but remembrance. The reflection chinks only.
Hang on. Hey. Eldrin, don't finish that out loud. What did you hear, Saren?
I heard a door slamming.
Are we not alone anymore?
I mean, we already kind of thought Alessa could be here. I don't think we're too far off.
Probably not. Ears up, heads up.
Eldrin kind of like takes a moment. I'd say, given what we know from from Eldrin sort of thing, I think Eldrin kind of like has a sense of like, fine. I mean, I was in the middle of reading, but and like kind of like dog ears the page.
Accurate.
And you all kind of take a moment to sort of kind of gather your surroundings. Milo.
Yes.
Something strange. You realize in this moment that it's been a few moments minutes, really, since you've had to worry about those spiders.
We didn't take a short rest.
Please.
Yeah, when Milo realizes that, he's gonna rush over to the balcony and look over the railing.
Yeah, okay, I'll just give it to you. You see them. But they're flames.
Flames?
Fleeing.
Oh, fleeing. Oh shit, fleeing. It's worse.
I definitely heard flames too. I was like, they're on fire?
Sorry,
I was
they're fleeing.
already concerned that they were on fire. Now they're running away. Oh fuck. Yeah, Milo communicates that.
You hear, not only are they fleeing, but you hear that there is some sort of like strange sort of like kind of like tearing and crunching sound from the area of this very like single sort of file line that they're making, as if they are tearing open an escape. Eventually you hear, it sounds like they've made purchase somewhere. And you see just like a hint of like light that seems to kind of flash in, as you guys now recognize that time has passed here. It's getting late.
Shit.
I don't think the rose spiders are going to be a problem, but I don't think we're out of problems.
For now, let's take these books and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Shit.
This one sounds closer. Where do you guys go?
Quick question: did we have enough time to constitute a short rest?
Depends. If you guys think you would have taken a break before looking at the books.
Because doesn't it say you can read during it, technically?
You can read, you can't investigate. There's a big difference there.
Ah, shit.
So I'm
So
asking
that
honestly.
Died today.
Yeah, I know that was a plan. I know that was a plan we had talked about.
Mhm.
And then we jumped into action today. I don't. Would we have, once we dealt with the? Do you guys think we would have said, "Hey, let's take a rest"?
I know that we were talking about it at the end of last session. Like,
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I apologize. Someone would have to not.
Oh, rest.
Because of the spiders.
Milo wouldn't have, because he wasn't hurt, really.
'Kay.
And he was taking care of the spider. Like, so yeah, if y'all wanted to rest, go for it. Like, if we can work that out, Milo would have stayed
Okay.
keeping up with the
Cool.
spiders.
So we'll say you guys took a
Thank
short
you.
rest. Go ahead and mark those.
Thank you.
What do you guys do?
So there's only the one way out. Did the slamming door sound like it was coming from that direction, like from beyond those walls?
It's hard to tell. I would say it was not very directional, besides it sounding like it was louder.
Hey Guar, you still got shatter?
I do.
Can you? Is there a wall with a window, with an exterior window?
Up above in the banisters. About maybe another 30 feet up.
Mhm.
I think Milo would. Yeah, the whatever wall that's on, Milo would say, "Hey, can you like blast us out that way? That seems like out."
So clarification: where were
On-
you wanting the shadow to be?
Like on our level, but on that wall. I'm
On
assuming
that wall where there would be a window, but that window is much higher up.
way up higher. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's several along that sort of southern wall. There's several windows that would be up there. Yeah.
Can we reach it?
Let's talk it out with you guys, because I think you guys are talking about two different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying on our level, like that wall seems like the closest version out. I mean, Milo can walk up and get out that window, but nobody else. Saren
Right.
can probably fly out, but
Skating.
nobody else can. Yeah. So he was saying, like, on our level, start blasting that way to get. Seems like that way is the quickest way out.
Okay. You are still also 30 feet up, just to clarify.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do
30.
something.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
makes sense.
Talk to me. What do you guys want?
are there windows that are? So there are no windows on our level.
There are no windows on your level, right?
We have to climb
They're
up.
up in the banister. Yeah.
Could Milo run a rope up to the window?
Oh yeah.
So we could climb up the rope.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Milo would. Yeah, if that makes more sense, Milo would do that. He's not happy about it, but he would.
And Saren can open her her wings and fly up as well.
Saren, can you
Okay.
fly anyone with you, or just you? Does that make it a half your distance? Like,
Maybe
Wilbur?
I would say
Wilbur?
like Wilbur, yes. Guar, probably not.
No.
Definitely
Okay.
not Bar.
Sorry.
Maybe Wilbur.
I didn't eat
Clark.
that much bacon today.
Guar can climb. Yeah, the bacon sucked.
It's fine.
Okay, Milo, you're handed a rope. You run 30 feet up to the window. As you look out from the window here, do you look out?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Save your own wisdom. 23.
Wow, lucky.
Don't save your wisdom. Wisdom your save.
With a 23, even being outside of Guar's reach, to be able to kind of help out in this moment of you kind of going, you see it, and there's a moment of just recognizing, like, oh, damn it. You see up in the sky this early sort of marking of this pale moon that is starting to materialize, almost perfectly in time to the point where you actually are able to see it materialize. And I think in that regard, that's what kind of pulls you into the, like, there's this kind of like weird sort of like blood fury that starts to kind of come into you, and then your human, your halfling brain is able to recognize, like, there's no way that's real because of how I saw it appear. And you're able to shake it off. Very nice.
Hey, we should hurry or something. Moon's getting real big, guys.
Yeah. Try tie the rope to something so I can climb up.
Wilbur, hop in my arms.
Say less. You've never seen me jump so fast.
Oh, sure. Don't knock her over or anything.
Yeah.
Milo, what are you doing?
Milo's tying. Gonna tie the rope to one of the supports of the window and knock out the other side of the window.
You got it.
We can hop through.
Cool. I'll give you this because you're kind of like, you're really like right there. One of the like supporting banisters that you see is like, it's a support beam that's like at least this thick. You feel like there's a good chance, Rot hasn't gotten to this like high up. It would be strange for it to do that. You think that's probably a good idea, and you kind of tie it off there and send that down.
Cool.
It's 50 feet rope, so it's just enough to be able to kind of hit the ground and give a little bit of space. Guar, as you grab onto it, what do?
I climb
You got it.
briskly.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
You got it.
As you guys hear a third or fourth.
19.
This one's further away.
Oh.
What'd you get?
19.
It's pretty difficult with having your armor and shield and all of that other stuff. You recognize that there are books that you kind of have had under your arms that you were kind of taking a look at. Do you just let them go?
I would have probably put at least one of them in my bag, but probably drop the rest.
Okay. What do you put in your bag?
The one with the one about Velician.
Okay.
The one that Eldrin was reading.
Yeah. If you guys don't mind marking these down in your notes to say this is what you have in your inventory, it is... Wait, the one that Eldrin was reading or the one that you got that was about Velician?
There's 2 different ones.
Oh, got it. Oh, well, Eldrin probably has that one still, so I'd take the other one.
Okay. Which is... There's a million books here. Hold on one second. Where the hell? Okay, I must have been. Okay, there it goes. Miranda, help me out with this. The hemographia? Hemographia?
Hemographia.
Is that how you would say that?
Hemo's blood, right?
Yeah, hemo's blood. Like GRAPHIA?
That's how I spelled it.
Hemographia or hemographia. Or
Ooh, homographia
No.
sounds great.
hemographia.
Cool. Hemographia, I like it.
One of those three.
You know what? I'll be nice and I'll just message it to you, Mike. But go ahead and just.
I'm
make sure
typing
you
it
put that
out.
in
I
your
mean,
inventory.
I'm ready if that's easier for you.
The hemographia, a compendium of sanguine aberrations and heritable nightblood conditions.
Well, at least they're
Heritable
sanguine.
night blood. What was the last word? Incantations?
Conditions.
Oh, conditions. Sorry. Sanguine aberrations and heritable night blood in conditions.
A compendium of sanguine aberrations and heritable nightblood conditions. Yeah.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah. So you throw that in. You grab. You start to kind of like pull yourself up. It is a difficult sort of journey, kind of going up full 30 feet, even rappelling like that. But you are able to reach the top here.
Cool. And then I probably look out as well, and I probably see the moon.
Mhm.
Oh shit! We gotta
Milo,
go.
you said you smashed out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you smash it out, Milo, no roll necessary for you, but Guar. Actually, Milo, roll me a nature check.
That's pretty neat. Oh, damn it. Well.
I'll allow it to be survival if that helps.
Cool. How's a 4 sound?
Great, awesome. Guar, when you get to the top, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. As a gust of wind seems to rush in as soon as you get to the top.
Oh, sorry. It must have been the rats.
It's a 21.
21, cool. 21, you kind of stumble a little bit, but you're able to kind of hold on to the frame of this window as you stare out below to the forests that is kind of extending out in front of you. You also see that there is the road, and further out you can see kind of going all the way out to where you can see some sort of like a smattering of like these buildings out in the distance, where you takes a second for you to recognize Eisenheim in the far distance.
Hey, I can see the king's house from here.
I will give Milo and Guar a. Actually, we'll pause you there. Saren, what are you doing?
Saren's grabbing Wilbur, and she flies up and tries to get out the window.
Okay.
While holding Wilbur.
What is Eldrin gonna do?
What is Ultron gonna do?
Gosh, she has so many spells, and not one of them helps with movement.
That makes sense.
Can she gust of wind herself out the window?
No.
Damn.
Not with
Yep.
any control.
That would be sick.
Can she surf on a wall of water?
I could gaseous form her.
Yeah, I think she has that too. But that
I
also
know.
means it's going to slow you guys way down.
Yeah.
Especially with the wind.
Okay. Well, she has decent strength. She'll give it a shot. So she'll kind of grab the rope to climb with Noros behind her. It's a 10. As she slips on the rope about 10 feet down, kind of reaches the end, kind of slams down hard on her feet. Okay.
Eldrin, just hold the rope. Can Guar and I try and heave-ho her up?
Sure.
She's the last one.
Well, Noros is there too. So if you want to do that route, this is I would say, Milo, do you explain that information out loud?
Yeah. Let's let Norris get up here. Eldrin, you stay there, and Guar and will pull the rope up with you.
Okay. Veldani, who can fly, is.
Well, that's convenient. I forgot about her.
Yeah. You guys have to get everybody out. Veldani kind of offers to sort of help Eldrin the second time in being able to kind of like keep and hold on to kind of alleviate this sort of weight. But Noros goes to try. I know he's got wow.
Pretty thick,
There we
though,
go.
right? He can do this.
Takes him a couple tries on that bout. So
Been a while since
along-
gym class, huh?
I guess so. Along with that, Norris just never rolls well, I think, is the
Yeah.
general sort of thing here.
Also, under the water, he really wouldn't need those muscles that much, like to grab and climb.
He's got a
just
swimmer's
swim up.
body. Yeah, he's not built as much up here.
He's not a rock climber's body.
Okay. Wilbur, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
No.
man.
Are you within 10 feet of me at this point?
Not yet.
Okay.
10.
%'s good.
All right. Wilbur, check your Discord.
Damn it.
I don't like that.
We're gonna have to fight Wilbur.
Wilbur, what are you responding in any way visually? Why would I say that you're saying this, hon?
I don't know. I just wanted to clarify.
Why would I be the one? What's that about? Why would I be the one to claim that's what you?
I don't know. I just thought
No.
maybe you were prompting me.
the
I'm really smart, you guys.
the second one.
I would be frantically looking around.
Wilbur, what are you looking at? What's wrong?
Sorry.
What do you see?
I don't see anything.
Why are you looking around like that?
You hear that?
No. What do you hear? Is it the thing that tried to take you underground?
I don't know.
Did you touch the wall?
No, I didn't touch the wall, I don't think.
Guar and Milo, go ahead, give me, or we'll say if one of you guys want to give the other advantage.
Keep going. Keep going.
On what?
Fly.
Are you pulling Eldrin up, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll give
So
Guar advantage.
athletics check.
He's
I'll
gonna give me
give Guar-
advantage.
wait,
Okay.
Athletics. Let me check my
athletics?
athletics.
I'm +9.
Oh yeah, I'll give Guar advantage.
That is a dirty 20.
Sorry, say that again.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
They
Not good
dirty.
rolls, but
They dirty 20, kind of given the opposite sort of advantage of giving Eldrin the athletics check to be able to hang on. That is a 16 for Eldrin with the advantage from Valdani. I am rolling like shit. So, which is enough to be able to kind of lift up. Takes a couple moments. As this is happening, I'm going to say, for simplicity's sake, that it would be Guar and Noros that are helping Eldrin to kind of get
Sure.
up, giving Milo a chance for a perception check with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. Perception. It's 21.
yes.
21. You smell it first.
Sorry.
Must have been the rats.
And then you see it. Movement. Below the trees. More than you can count. Your brethren are rushing towards the castle.
Shit, guys. Army of werewolves. Army of werewolves coming this way.
Fuck.
Do I have an idea of count, or like of number?
I'll say it again. Countless.
Oh, you said countless. Army is apt then.
Yeah. They are not. They're not beyond the tree line yet to the to like the open sort of lawn that is here, which is a boon for you to give you the idea that there's more time. But you think as soon as that happens, how good are werewolves at climbing walls? And do you want to find out?
Yeah. Yeah, Milo communicates that. Yeah, we gotta go, guys. We got a little bit of time, but we gotta go. We gotta go right now.
What do you guys do?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
How are we
Milo-
gonna get everyone out of here quickly? God
So
damn it.
from this window, what is Milo looking like? What can Milo see, like platform wise? Anything, roofs, anything that he can?
There is, so there's an extended sort of wall that kind of comes up, and then you see these like kind of hard sort of V's of the roofs. That is only actually like roof is not a good word for it. Basically, ledge would be a better word, and they're very slanted.
Okay. Saren, you still got Pass Without Trace?
I don't think so. Nope.
Oh, you
No, I
need a long
didn't.
rest?
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, long rest. For
Short
that.
rest.
Shit. Fuck. That's Milo's voice. Okay. Cool. Some the slanted ledge doesn't really matter for Milo, but what is there anything? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think Milo.
You guys can also jump in here too. So it
Yeah,
doesn't have to
what
be
we
all
really need to
Jamie.
worry about, if really just need to worry about Noros, Eldrin, and me, because Milo, you can run down the wall.
Right.
Saren, you have Wilbur. Valdani can fly. Could she take either of the Tritons?
Possibly may be able to take
Eldrin?
but it would be slowed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because Noros has armor, like plate armor, right?
And I can cast Featherfall on myself. So I can just straight up jump. I just can't cast it on anybody else.
Okay,
So really,
that's
it's just you
Well,
gotta worry about.
I want to clarify this. There's about to probably be about a sea of werewolves below you.
right.
The worry, it makes sense to be worried about the fall, but I would say that's not the biggest worry.
Right.
That's not the most damage
We gotta
be
conceal
encountering.
ourselves first.
Can we see outside of the window which direction the boat is versus where the werewolves are coming from?
Yes, exactly opposite of where you can't see it, but you know that you're facing the southern. You're on the southern wall right here. You can see or sorry, you can see Eisenheim in front of you, which means that the north is opposite. So it's on the other side of the manor.
So it's
Okay.
completely opposite of where the werewolves are coming from.
Werewolves are coming from the south. Yes.
Yeah. So if we could get to
Yeah,
the
go for
other
it.
side of the manor and get out the back, we'd maybe have a better chance than going
Yeah.
right in front of them.
Yeah, Milo climbs out the window and walks up a bit. Is there anywhere behind the window or along that wall that we can escape to?
For
Like,
him,
look-
yes, not a
like,
problem,
look-
right?
yeah.
You can run on walls. That's not the issue.
Right,
You're looking
yeah.
for a place for that everybody
I'm
else
looking
can
for
go.
a ledge like to the south anywhere.
So
that
there
we can-
there is a ledge just above you, right? It's just a very
Yeah.
slanted ledge, so it gives you kind of like a space of like people could walk on it, but it's very precarious. Given the idea of how these roofs were probably constructed, there's probably some manner, a way of being able to kind of climb up somewhere. But not in your immediate vicinity as you look up. So I would say so the other choice is basically left or right to sort of try and find. You can have them you can have them wait there and then try to do it yourself, or you can say everybody just kind of get close to the first step and we'll kind of figure it out from there.
Yeah, I think some movement makes more sense than no movement. So I think Milo's gonna say, "Hey, let's go this way. Keep low and make sure you keep your feet under you. Let's go this way and make sure we can find our way away from these guys."
You got it. So, question I'm going to ask everybody who is using their feet to walk: are you moving quickly or are you moving carefully?
I'm moving carefully.
Cool. I think it's just that, right?
Yeah.
So, Saren, you're flying. How long is your flying for?
An hour.
Okay. So we'll say that Eldrin and Noros are also following Guar's steps. So basically trying to move carefully. Great. Okay, cool. Guar, give me an acrobatics check with advantage.
I think I'm very good at acrobatics.
+5. For no reason, I
For
just want
what?
to say it. It just sounded
Okay.
fun. It's just fun when you say it. I just wanted to join in.
It's cocked. Okay, that's better. That is a 13.
13. Okay. 13, it is precarious. You are in a lot of armor. You have never been more aware of how heavy you are in this moment. As you feel another sort of gust of wind kind of come in, sort of kind of push you against the wall a little bit, but kind of keep you, ironically, actually kind of keep you sort of steady as you recognize not to rely on that wind and kind of keep your grasp.
War's doing Lamaze breathing.
All right, I'm going to roll for Eldrin for the acrobatics check. That is a 12. Same idea. She kind of slips a little bit, but Norris is able to kind of hold on and grab. Just able to make it there. Norris, I don't have Norris' stat block on me, but I rolled an 18, so Norris is fine. As you guys start to make your way left or right, Milo?
Milo would go to the right.
To the right. Cool. So kind of climbing over towards sort of the area where you are sort of getting to the area where, like, back where you came, sort of, but like kind of around on the side. As you climb to the right side, Milo, as you get to the corner, and I'll say, Guar, you're probably pretty close behind because you guys want to kind of probably try to stay in a group as much as possible in this.
Right.
To be able to kind of keep each other sort of safe. Milo, you see that snaked along the walls here that you didn't see before is this this massive growth of these vines. It is possible to be able to avoid them, but touching them could be a very big problem considering how high up you are.
Yeah. Massive growth.
I'll say by about the middle of the area here. So I say about maybe 60 feet or so. We'll say 50 feet. 50 feet in, you do see that there is a ladder that seems to go to the roof of this part of the mansion.
Okay. Yeah, I think Milo would Milo would can he so with his coral blade, the sword that he has, can he kind of cut his way into this? I know that would slow him down.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to cut it free, you certainly could, but it would slow down.
Okay. Yeah, he'd just take the ladder. He would can he do that without touching this?
Give me an acrobatics check. I'll say it's a straight roll for you.
Okay. It was 22.
22. Cool. They 22. Yeah, you're able to kind of take this moment of recognizing that gravity doesn't matter to you as long as you have a foot on the ground. So you're kind of having to do this like kind of like suction cup sort of like walk to be able to kind of avoid the steps here. So Guar, as you turn the corner, you see what I just presented to Milo.
Oh fuck. That's
Eldrin just behind you. What?
There's more vines and shit over here, and it's gonna make our moving a lot harder.
Guys, the ladder.
Right, working our way toward it, but also trying not to touch.
They have to pass
vine.
the vines to get to the ladder.
Yeah.
But you're saying you found it. Yeah, I got you.
That was Milo trying to be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot that they can't do this.
Does anyone have like a fireball spell or something? Oh, they don't care about fire.
I'm gonna look for cool. Oh baby.
Want to get with you and take your picture.
How many people do we have to worry about here for this?
3, really.
Yeah, 3.
3? Okay, cool. Eldrin is going to cast a second level. No, just kidding. Chart one additional creature for each slot above second. So 3 would be 2. 4 would be 3, right? Let me just make sure here. Yeah, so 3 total. Is that right?
Well, yeah, me, Eldrin, Noros, for 3.
Okay, cool. So she's going to cast Enhance Ability on all 3 of you, giving you Cat's Grace. So you have advantage on dexterity checks, which is going to be important for this. So as you guys are having to pass through the 50 feet, I'm going to need Guar. You're starting at first, so go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to slip. To not slip is a lower DC than to not touch vines.
Okay. So this is acrobatics, you said? Or
Yep.
that's an 18.
Okay.
I want to try to do something as well. I think for me, if I can get at least like 20 to 25 feet in or through where the vine is, I would probably misty step the rest of the way.
Okay. Cool.
Unless this gets me the whole way through.
Before I give an answer, I need to know what your choice is.
Well, if I don't have to burn a spell slot, then I don't want to have to burn a spell slot.
Right, but you already rolled to make this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like you.
The 18. I'll take the 18.
Okay, you got it. With an 18, as you step, it is not until the end where you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As you get very close to the end, but you're still not quite there.
On save. That is a 21.
21. Okay, cool. With a 21, you feel yourself starting to slip back. You see on the ground, you see this. You see that the eyes of the figures that are kind of moving through the trees. Actually, you see, instead of eyes, you see glints of shiny black armor. As it looks like the Knights of Tall are making their way towards this wall, and then you shake it off.
Well, shit. Yeah, I shake it off and I keep going.
Cool, you got it. You've reached the ladder. You start to kind of climb up.
Yep.
Cool. Wilbur and Saren, both of you, I need dexterity saving throws. I'm also going to roll one for Veldani.
Oh my god. 28.
Hey.
22.
Hey.
Wilbur somehow got more than me.
Sorry, give me those numbers one more time.
22.
22. 28. Nice.
Hey.
Cool. And then did I roll for Veldani? I think I did. Okay, cool. That was an 18 on the die. Holy shit.
We love an 18 on the die.
Sweet. You see, as Milo, you were noticing early on the bats that you noticed that were kind of like in the banister sort of like belfry of these towers that are here. Wilbur and Saren, you notice a bat in the distance that seems to kind of come towards in your direction, and then it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. As you see, there is these like large kind of fanged mouths that kind of stretch out as this werebat is about 5 feet long, as it tries to kind of grab you to kind of like knock you out of the air. Both of you guys are able to actually all three of you guys are able to get out of the way. You see 2 more start to appear.
Oh, fuck.
Just holds on to Wilbur. What the hell was that thing?
The image.
Wilbur's just being squished into Sarah.
Yeah. I'll actually say for one of those, Wilbur, as you're like kind of looking, I'll say, Saren, you're the one that actually made that deck save. Wilbur would be like a con save, which I know is at least good enough for this. As you hear this sort of strange, sort of high pitched, kind of screech that seems to kind of almost like go through your ears, you're able to kind of like grab your ears, grab your hands to your ears and block out the sound as it seems to keep you from any malady that would happen from that. Cool. All right. So Guar made it through. It is now Elgin's turn. So Elgin does have advantage thanks to Cat's Grace. Oh, baby. 17 is enough to be able to get past the is to get to the ladder, but unfortunately stepping on one of the vines as she is making a Constitution saving throw. Guar, actually, point of order. As you go to grab the ladder, you can choose to climb up the ladder or wait until someone else comes to you.
I would wait.
Yeah,
I was actually
sense.
thinking
Cool.
that earlier. Yeah.
So I think at this point we'll say that thankfully you're able to she's able to add her +5 to that.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. And with that, that is a 27 she gets from that. So as you're waiting, you see her kind of grab the ladder. Come on, move, Quark, go.
No, I'm waiting for you and Noros.
Okay,
Go.
go. Okay, go.
Well, you go. I want to stay here. You go.
How?
I don't know. Climb over me. I don't know.
Okay.
She, or can
She
I
could. It's going to be a check that would otherwise not be there, but yeah. If you want to help her.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Cool. That would be an athletics check. That's an 11. Which is enough to be able to do it pretty much just in time to be about where if Noros makes it, he's going to be able to get...
Yeah, because I'm trying to help Noros too.
Right. Cool.
As Noros walks up and is into view, the 11 is enough to make her in like a compromising position with Guar. It looks weird. And Norris walks up on this. Now you guys got to be weird. Let's.
I guess. I mean, she's just on his back. I mean, I'm trying to think of where that. Somehow you guys kind of flip. No. All right.
I think like maybe I'm pushing her butt while I'm pushing her up the ladder or something like that.
Oh yeah. I like that. Cool. All right. Acrobatics. That's an 11. So, with that, Noros slips about midway, so it's far enough to where Guar you're not able to use your saving throw.
Yeah.
Thing. But Noros makes a dex saving throw to be able to hold on before falling all the way down.
Phil Donnie's hands are also free.
Well, yeah, Bonnie's free.
Yeah.
And she's huge.
She's not.
She's tall.
She's tall.
Spindly.
Yeah, there's no other way to look at that. That's 7 on the die. Advantage, even from Veldani helping out. Noros loses his footing and he starts to fall. It's your guys' move.
Can Guar Misty step to catch him? Or did you already do that?
I did not Misty Step.
Guar could Misty Step to catch him. That means you're both in the air.
Right. And then I have enough spell slots, I could Misty Step back.
Without.
Not really, not in the
more.
idea of the time.
Yeah.
On that would be like you could Misty Step before you hit the ground, but it wouldn't be, it would keep from the
damage.
but not the, and even then it might not even be from the damage.
Is there anything else anybody can do here?
Yeah, check your spell slots, guy, or spells.
Because that's
all
an
that stuff.
option.
I mean, I'm not that strong. Is there any way Milo can run down and grab him as he's falling and pull him up? Because he's got the speed and he can walk on the wall. It's
You
just
have
a
to
matter
move
of strength,
faster
right?
than the speed of falling. So let me look that up real quick.
I got 50 feet.
If only he were 10 pounds or less.
500 feet per round.
Is the speed of falling?
Speed of falling.
Okay, so 500 feet in 6 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that's fast. Damn gravity.
I think it makes sense. I am Misty Stepping to grab him in the air.
Let me check Eldrin spells just to make sure.
Do you have like a piton on you that you could like try and stab into the wall as you're falling to slow you?
I don't think I do. I don't believe I have any pitons. Let me check my inventory.
All I have is a rope of climbing that I can tell it to fasten itself to an object. But
that
I'm
seems-
holding Wilbur. I could be like lasso Noros. I don't know.
Well, it moves on it. It has its own speed, right? Which is not
Sort
faster than
of?
falling.
Yeah,
surely.
No.
it wouldn't move faster than you. Wilbur, you got anything?
Nothing. I got nothing. So I can't even gaseous form him because it has to be by touch.
I see something you could do.
You see something I could do?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Ensnaring strike would work.
The other option is I could Misty Step to him and then I could cast Featherfall on myself. But my question then is, like, if I cast Featherfall and I'm holding someone, does it also work for them?
It would be so this is something I've had to do before. So it's based on your weight.
Yeah.
So in that fall there, I would say it would be like a sleight of hand or athletics check to steal the blow for that person.
Sure. Well, I'm good at athletics, so I would definitely do that. If it comes to that, if nothing else works, I think that makes the most sense.
Miranda, did you hear me what I said?
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading it. So yeah, I could do ensnaring strike, and cast the magical vines around him.
Yeah, you do damage to him, but you would restrain him.
Yeah.
But it's only 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Good for me.
Yeah.
Maybe say it.
That's the square
Yeah, it
one.
would only be 1d6. Okay, I'll do that.
Cool, you got it. Wilbur, as you do so, hitting an object moving this fast is going to be difficult. Noros is... I gotta find Noros' stat sheet. As long as you hit, the ensnaring strike doesn't... it's a strength saving throw that Noros can choose to fail. But the tricky part is making sure that you're able to strike in a space that would do enough damage to hook on. Let me find...
I feel like I would be aiming, like trying to get the vine around at least one of his arms so that he could kind of hold on.
Okay. Mechanically, the same rules applies. Like once we if we establish it, you can kind of RP it however you'd like, but it's still going to do damage. It's still going to. That's what it needs to do to be able to get this off.
That's fine. 1d6. He'll live.
Okay. What am I
He'll
doing?
probably complain about it later, but he'll live.
He'll be fine.
Found it. Okay. Oh God. Noros is so tanky. All right. Noros's armor class. I'll be nice and say this is kind of equal to a +2. As if half cover is the idea of being cover, being able to kind of gauge where the shot is. So you have to hit on a 21 or higher, as Noros has a 19 armor class.
I have to hit on a 21 or higher?
Yep.
Damn.
It's definitely possible. You have to roll a 10 or higher, essentially.
Oh, 15.
Nice. Cool. With a 15, as the, Wilbur, as you are being kind of held in Saren's view, Saren kind of spins you around. You take out your bow, aim it. Go ahead and describe how it hits.
That's so sad. Yeah, I guess there's no good way to hit someone with a bow. But yeah, I would definitely be aiming for an arm, and I would say, I'm sorry, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, you got it. And
Grab on.
You take the shot as it goes. Would you roll to hit? 26?
Yes, I rolled a 15.
So, is it plus 11? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So 26. Yeah, cool. You managed to get into the spot where you know for sure is going to be able to take a hold and wrap around and be strong enough to not tear out of Noros's arm as you shoot right at the bicep. Hitting right into that muscle, tearing through. You hear this horrible sort of yell from Noros as what happens next, Wilbur?
So vines would kind of start to encircle around his arm, and I would just be saying, just grab on to the vines, hold on.
Cool. As you say, grab on, the vines kind of wrap around and immediately kind of lurch out for something to connect to as it connects to the wall. And as it does so, I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for Noros to see if his arm doesn't break. That's a 6 on the die.
Oh shit.
There is a sickening snap as you see that on the one end, Noros is safe. He's alive. He is about 25 feet below you. Arm fully broken, for sure, and is restrained. But there's time to rescue him. All right, very nice, Wilbur.
Or no.
Lorian's gonna kill us.
I couldn't hear you, Kayla. What?
I said Lorian's gonna kill us.
Yeah, well.
We mean us. We didn't roll for him.
Um,
I would make my way over to Noros as carefully as possible.
You want to climb down to Noros?
No, but is there a way I can like grab? Can I reach down to the vine and
He's,
pull the
he's
vine?
25 feet below you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah. But you have people that are flying.
It's true. I just really want to help.
I know.
So, I would call to Veldani to try to help lift him up enough so I can grab him and pull it with his good arm and pull him back up to the ledge.
Okay. Veldani kind of nods. Okay. I'll try my best. And you see her kind of fly down. She takes out a dagger and starts to kind of undo the things on the vine. I'm going to give you guys a choice. Either we can roll for Veldani to be able to do this, or Veldani is just able to do this and take a point of exhaustion for bringing Noros up to the roof. This would be an insane amount of effort for someone to be able to carry someone in full plate armor.
Yeah. Kayla, what do you think? You know Veldani the most.
Not particularly strong.
Right.
No. So probably take a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yep. You see Saren at this point, as you see Veldani kind of swoop down, cut Noros free, kind of grab him. You see Noros is from that blow. He rolled so bad on his con save. I'll say like he's kind of like he's blinking a lot. You can see he's kind of like going a little bit in and out from the impact of what happened. Also, just like truly, I imagine there was a little bit of a like tumble, sort of like gyroscopic sort of movement that happened here that really has him kind of lost in where he's at. Veldani goes to grab him. Saren, Kayla, I'm going to have you roll me a d20, please, for something. For something.
Great.
13.
13 is enough. Cool. As Veldani is flying up, Saren, you see it for a moment. Veldani is having to exert so much effort and force that they're not able to really pay attention to where their bag is and whatnot. And you see a familiar book start to slide off from the bag, and you see her in desperation grab it. So the 13 was for managed to grab it and kind of pull it in as she continues to fly upward with him.
Nice.
Cool. All right. With that, Guar, Veldani is able to kind of like fly above you as Eldrin is now kind of scrambling to also kind of climb up to the roof. Anything Guar, Milo, all you guys that are having to run want to do here?
I would want to grab Noros and pull him up as quickly as I can, like as soon as I'm able to grab him, pull him up on the ledge, and I would cast Cure Wounds on his arm.
Okay. You got it.
So that is a 1d8 plus 5. Okay, so that's 10 heal for 10 points.
Okay, I'm gonna say for some fun in this, we've kind of been talking with someone else, another DM, on the idea of like dynamics of like quick healing for something that is as crazy as a broken bone. Go ahead and roll me a. I'm gonna say in your case, I'll allow it to be. It's either Arcana or Medicine.
Well, I have a +1 to Medicine and a +0 to Arcana, so I'll go Medicine.
You got it.
That's a 16.
16, cool. 16 is enough that you hear this kind of like pop, where it kind of goes back into place. You hear Norse and kind of gives you a couple nods as like he's okay. As you have raced to the roof, Eldrin kind of joins you up there, kind of slides to the side. You see that there is still sort of ridges around this area of the roof that is going to be difficult in making sure that you guys don't like fully like kind of slide off here. But as it happens, Wilbur and Saren, I need another dexterity saving throw from you. Actually, sorry. No, we're going to do it. We'll do it opposite now. Wilbur, give me a dexterity save. Saren, give me a constitution save.
that's a nat 20 for me for 29.
Awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And that was a
Hey.
19 for con.
Hey.
19 for con?
Hey.
Nice. Cool.
What's
Awesome.
that?
Same idea. You hear this kind of like loud sort of screech. Saren, you weren't entirely sure if it would be something that would affect you until it was directed right into you. So you're able to hear that as well. And you can't drop Wilbur. So I think maybe with that nat 20, Wilbur, if you want to climb to Saren's head,
Sure.
His little
Does that make
hands
sense?
Over,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry if I scratch you up.
Yeah.
The wombat hat.
Where'd you get that
Uh,
cool fuzzy hat, Saren?
just full wraps his furry.
You just hear a muffled. "Woo."
Yeah, body just fully around Saren. Saren, for a moment, your flight kind of goes a little like wibbly wobbly as you're trying to kind of, you have to go up, but you can't entirely see what's going on. But you are able to avoid the effects of what was happening with these werebats. You see that there are 3 of them, and you are with that able to get you were able to get to the roof. Wilbur, you hear another sort of strong sensation of that deep sort of growling voice in your head. That just says, "Hurry to the top."
Jesus Christ, we gotta hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Fly as fast as you can.
To the top.
To the top.
Gonna pop on
Um,
up.
As you, Wilbur, is that all you say as far as like what's? Remember, Wilbur, you're the only one that hears this.
Yep, that's all I'm saying right now.
Okay. All right, Jesus Christ, hurry to the top. That's what you said. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. As that happens, you guys all get to the top. You are, Noros is on a knee, as you all kind of pick him up and continue to sort of look around in your surroundings. Anybody who's not concentrating on healing Noros or making sure that Noros is okay. So I think War, you're probably focusing on Noros. And Elgin will be 2. So Milo, Wilbur, Saren, go ahead and give me a perception check.
So,
Hell yeah.
25?
25, nice.
31.
Jesus.
19 on the die.
31 Jesus.
Wilbur?
20, not natural.
Feel good.
Okay. Cool. All of you, as you hear Wilbur say, hurry, we got to get to the top. You look around, you see that the top is actually like the top is this like kind of tall steeple that sort of stands high above all of the rest. Probably another sort of like 100 or not 100, like another like 50 or so feet in the air. It is a treacherous sort of area to climb up on. Saren, Milo, you recognize this? That'd be a strange thing to do. Do you say anything to Wilbur here?
Yeah. Milo would say, why are we going to the top? The boat's that way. We're going this way.
Something's telling me to go to the top. I don't know.
I cannot stress this enough. Do not trust that voice. There's so many reasons why that shouldn't be trusted. Is it a voice you've heard before?
Well, yeah, I heard it when we were inside. It told me, hurry, I'll hold them off. And we made it out here okay, so I'm...
All of you hear this. Guar, at this point, you're
Yeah.
sure Neuros is okay.
So you heard this voice before. Well, now I don't know.
Vildani kind of like stands up because I just like is looking around at the three flying werebats that are here. We have to make a decision.
Can you, Saren, you, Wilbur, and Milo, can you make it to the top and we can hold the fort down here?
Yeah, you
yeah,
said
sure.
it's
Let's go.
50 feet. Yeah, Milo just sprints up to the top.
It's a ways off, and then it's 50 feet higher.
Oh,
that's what I
50
was saying.
feet
So,
higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the center of the manor.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we gotta like. Go
I
in
can
and out.
pick Milo up and throw him toward it.
You throw Milo 200 feet in the air. You think, you're not entirely sure. We never see Milo come down. It's just a little like...
You just,
It's
you
just like
hear
Miss Trunchbull and Matilda, just hammer throw.
We need like a cannon to be able to launch people out of.
A
Yeah,
t-shirt
we
can.
hear Milo's blasting off again, a little ding, and it's gone.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you guys are. So who's going where? You guys are splitting the party to make sure that the people are able to get to the top.
Yeah, I think Milo's gonna. I will run up. I'll report back, and Milo like just takes off.
You sure that's what you want to do?
No, not with that tone.
I'm giving like.
Yeah,
That's just what
I'm
Joe
gonna
does.
be honest with you guys. In my games, that's never a good idea.
I
I'm just
know.
gonna-
Nope.
So I will
in
say,
my games, that's
allow the-
always the right choice.
allow the character to do that for sure. This is also space for the other characters to intervene.
Wait, no, wait!
What? We gotta pick something.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take them! And
We're going with him.
I pointed.
Saren
We're going
flies
with him.
as fast towards Milo as she can,
Yeah.
All right,
You got
all
it.
right. Up we go. Let's go.
with Wilbur,
you-
the one that's being
also-
spoken to.
Also,
You got
you have the ring. You can report back. I can't say anything other than shouting to people.
Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so we have Guar. So it sounds like we have Guar, Eldrin, and Noros down below,
And Vildani.
and Vildani, and then Wilbur, Saren, and Milo going to the top.
Yeah. Or
Cool.
Pop to the top.
Awesome.
Quick-
Yes.
Quick question: what is the spell or whatever Vildani used to be able to get from the ship to Celeste by herself? Like, did she teleport, or
No clue.
okay?
Don't remember. You're the heroes of the story.
There's no way to know.
That was probably something out of necessity that Joe did.
Okay, I was wondering
little-
like if she
little
gets too
Deus Ex
tired,
Machina.
we can just be like, go back to the ship.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Not important right now, but
Not that
yet.
far. That would be pretty far. I think, like, I imagine it's probably something that was like a dimension door, which would not, which would get Vildani to the shore, maybe.
to like the lifeboat or something like that.
Yeah, but that's about it. So yeah, so you keep that in there. I would
Good
say
to know.
Vildani definitely has that. Cool. So yeah, so with that, you guys are rushing up. Saren, you are still holding onto Wilbur.
Yes.
Cool. Wilbur, you are facing outward as you, Saren, you see a final kind of like heavy sort of claw from one of these werebats kind of like go and try to reach out for Wilbur as you kind of like spin out of the way, and your like kind of gossamer wings are able to do this like kind of like cool little tornado
barrel
sort
roll.
of effect past. Yeah, barrel roll. And as you kind of come to, Wilbur, you're kind of like a little bit sort of rocked and lost for a second. And the first thing you're able to see is that tower at the top. And as you do, there's a moment where your memory just goes, and you see gleaming red from the first time you saw that tower all those months ago. And with that, we'll end tonight's session. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Ah.